Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's your three captains Wakil here with one of the other three captains, Ben. We had our homie Locus today and it was pretty epic. I got to face this man in the finals
Again.
and again. And this time he took the dub with his Enel. Show us what you cooking with.
Okay, so for 2K counters, I obviously have the 4 veg.
Got him.
It didn't really come up that much, but it's a 2K counter. Trigger's insane, which is a good card. I
Yeah.
got 4 Satori, good card, good body, 2K counter. I'm
Bro.
never complain about that. Just I don't know, it's just a good card.
That is a trigger body.
A trigger body, and then like if I don't need a body, it's a 2K counter, so perfect. It works out for me perfect.
Great into Sakazuki too.
Exactly. Sakazuki, you get this from Trigger, you're playing it down. It's just so much pressure for them to try to deal
Mhm.
with. And I got 2 Colonists, just 2K counter. That's it.
I
Searchable
figured that.
2K
I was
counter.
gonna ask you. I was playing those in the when I first thought about playing the Nell before the set came out. And I was like, oh, why nobody using this 2K? I was like, there are so many 2Ks, so I can
Yeah. It's
understand
literally
that.
just a searchable 2K. I've never played it down. I never have any plans to. This is who I think is one of the MVPs of the entire deck. Shirahoshi.
We
She's
know.
just so good. Even today, before this tournament, the look we went to earlier today, I would just hard play her on my 6 down turn, and then next turn just kind of carry
Nice.
her in my life. The cycle is insane because and no, I can run a good amount of bricks. So if she
Good
clears them
amount of
up,
bricks, but your hands stay thick.
I would say it stays big, and she makes it even better. She'll draw me into 2K. She's one of the MVPs of the deck. For Sanji, I was on Brule for a while, but Sanji is kind of the same deal as Satori in a way. It's like
Yeah.
another body. Like it can attack, it can also block. It's like a double-edged sword, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
so we
came up in
talked
our
of
matchup.
yeah, we talked about it. He's like, I do like not having to pitch a card, but the body sometimes irreplaceable. And yeah, it was because I had to get rid of it, and then you was able to keep it up a turn. And I'm like, yeah, it don't really
Yeah.
matter.
It's a little bit different than Brule. 'Cause, like it can swing and like
Yes,
99% of the time it's Sanji. So
and it doesn't. It's not affected by my white beard.
no, not at all. Unless with you have some Thomas in there. Next, obviously for Holy. Great
Yes,
card with Ohm. Obviously, I got Ohm in here. It's a good 3/5. It's good into so many matchups. Just if you can get the Ohm Holly combo down, you are
spamming the
chilling.
board, man.
It helps your early game, and it can like delay you into your end game because your opponents want to deal with the Ohm Holly combo.
Got it.
I got 2 Shura. I used to be on 4, but I got really tired of bottom decking all my top end. So I'm on 2 now. It can search me the 2Ks. It can search me in Omaha. It can search me counters. It can even search me the 2 cost event and rest of 4 blocker or whatever, 4 less.
Okay, now that's interesting. So in your early testing, you just kept like it would kind of he could kick you out the game pretty much.
Yeah. Because I already have 4 ohm, so
Hmm.
this can already bottom deck on my top end. So when I was at 4 and 4, it
I
was
feel
just
you.
I was bottom decking everything. I feel like this is good because if he triggers down, I can Katakuri heal it and search for Satori's. Like it's good. I really like it at 2. I don't think I would up it right now.
Yeah, you really don't need to.
It feels good where it's at. Next, obviously, a good card in Sakazuki most of the time is Gadatsu. I'm on 3 of that. Good card to 5/6. There's times I even play it down when I can't KO anything, just to have a
Just
five
to
six
have the
body.
body out,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's too good.
It's
Um,
great on curve too if you're playing against a 5 life leader or a 4 life leader.
oh, exactly.
Get
Yeah,
rid of annoying bodies real quick.
yeah, exactly. It's just a good card, and it's the altar, so I gotta run it. And then next, this is kind of just if I get the trigger, I get it. Cracker.
Ooh, okay, some spice.
Yeah, there's 2 crackers in here. Very good. It's happened not that many times, but like nothing feels better playing yellow and your first life being a
Hey,
cracker.
first life is cracker.
Yeah, it like
Even in
changes
mellow
changes
betting.
the game plan. It just changes
It's
everything you want
amazing.
to do. Now we're kind of getting get to my high end. I'm at 3 and L right now. It feels
All
good,
right.
not too bad. There's a game today, not in this local, but at the one that Arcatelis that it won me the game. Like I thunderbolted a blocker, swung 8 with my big mom, swung 7 with the Nell. I don't know. The rush is good. And it's really good into like Sakazuki, obviously, because they can't remove it. And
Yep.
I played the Sakazuki today, and I was mulliganing for Ohm Holy in this because like they can't remove it. Like it's just so hard. Even in our game, I had one down, and it stuck.
It's annoying. Yeah, it has to stick. It just and then the funny thing is, it's a double edged sword because it's like if you need it to stay on the board, you have three ways to protect it if your hand is big enough, and then if you don't need it, people are gonna focus on it anyway because they don't want that thing on the field too long because it
Yeah, yeah.
just
It's a 7K
accumulates.
body,
Yep.
5K leader swinging two over. It's just really good. I
It's
like it
the
at three though, because
aggression.
you this is like the most like I would rather have on my top end. Like this is like
Then
the
that
least favorite of my top end.
obviously.
So I like three because it's really rare for me to get brick with it. So I have three of
It does
this,
nothing. Yeah, that's the thing is it does nothing but get
but it's still
you
good. Yeah,
attacking. Yeah.
I have two big mom. This is the bait I've been going through. I've been thinking about going three big mom to an L
Mm,
because there's a lot of times where like Big Mom just feels so good. It's like every matchup, but the difference between these two is like she's dead like late game. Like if I don't
yeah.
play her on seven or really just 7 or 8 on turn, like I'd
It
rather
becomes a
just
dead
play
card.
down. I'd rather just play down Katakuri or Mato. Whereas this
Yep.
guy, he can give me some sneaky wins. So I think this is good for now. But I really do want to get a sneak a third win in here somehow.
Now I think I was gonna tell I was gonna ask because I was like when I saw the three and I was like, how many are you running Big Mo? Because I'm like, it's kind of crazy, but two sounds right. But if I think it's either way, like I think either or you'll be okay. I just it's not searchable,
Mhm.
so if you like you seeing it is just I see it or I don't. Like I played against second Enel at Arch Tellus, and he only saw that. He only saw the 7 mile. He didn't see his Yamato to too late or his Katakuri.
Which does suck,
And
yeah.
yeah, which is like terrible. So it's just like it's good and then it's not. So I think two is the sweet spot. But if you ever think about needing it more, the only reason why you would move up, I guess, would be to try to see it more often. But that's it.
Yeah, but most of the time I'm good because like with the Shirahoshis, I can usually see one like every 2 games at
Oh, so you're good.
least. So it feels good, but like I've always because Anel's searchable, so I've always
Yes.
debated just like going 3-2, just because I can find him for sure.
If
But
you
there's
want
only two
to, yep.
Shiras, yeah, but
And yeah,
but
because you went down in the Shures, so it's
mhm.
and plus you really want your Shures for when you want to need your that extra holy that you don't have a hand on
Yeah,
your own.
exactly. Or late game of 2K, so like I think I'm okay with this. Like it's been working out, so
Yeah,
I'll probably
can't
stick with it.
complain.
Yeah, and then we'll go to my big MVPs of the deck. I got three Katakuris in here.
These guys, and they the old tarts. Look at
I
you.
only got two old ones. I
We
sold the
know.
third one. I know. I'll get there though. But he's so good. He gets rid of in the Sakazuki game. I Katakuri the 7 calls Borsalino. Like
Category my kid too.
yeah, Katakuri the kid. It just gets rid of threats and it can also heal your Shirahoshis and your
Yep.
Shuras. It's just it does everything that you want it to do. Like I'm never complaining about these in my hand ever. And then you go to the real MVP of the deck, the
Hmm.
Yamato.
The bane of my existence, right
She
there.
is he's the best. I just this card is what makes the deck the deck. Like
Yes,
just going from 1 life to 2 life, they gotta hit you 4 times to win. Like it just
it's crazy.
and it's a 9K body. Even when you play against Sakazuki, it's getting its own play effect, and it's
It's getting
probably gonna
value
heal
no
you
matter
one.
what.
Yeah, it's gonna heal you
Yeah.
one, and like it's a 9 cost 9K. Like Sakazuki, they can't always remove that. So
Not three times in a row like y'all
yeah,
play it.
it's too good. The
Yeah.
only time this card, it just sucks when you bomb deck with Ohm because you can't really
Yes.
search Yamatos right now. But like more times than not, you're gonna see at least one Yamato game against you. I saw two, and
Yep.
like when you have two in hand, like
You just
I'm
feel
I'm
good
feeling like I'm
about it.
gonna win every matchup. Like
Hmm.
it does not feel bad. Like it's impossible to feel
You
bad.
get that Enel God complex real quick.
Yeah, it just feels good. Like my hand was bricked, but I'm like, oh, I got two Yamatos. I can just keep stalling and getting more triggers and just keep going with you.
Yeah.
And then I got a couple events. I got three Thunderbolt. It's too good out of trigger.
Standard. Yep.
It's too good when you're going for game. You're like, I gotta go for game here. Thunderbolt, um, go for game. Or when it's in your life, like it's a
Yep.
free kill of 5 cost. Like how can you complain about that? And then two Amaru. I've debated three because Amaru is so good.
Going for game with that card irritates my soul.
It's scary. It's a scary, and the fact that like you can just
It's
even just
yellow's
get plus three
humbling.
K. Yeah, you can just get plus 3K from it. So like,
Mm.
there's times today where I didn't even bottom deck anything. It just gives you plus 3K for 2 Don. It's just better.
That's what it is,
It helps you
man.
with your match or your math.
So you went 4-0 today. Looked like you didn't struggle much. What did you play against today?
I played back to back Enel mirrors first
Whew.
two rounds. That matchup is very very weird. I feel like it's a game of chicken.
Hmm.
Whoever swings first usually is gonna lose. Like if
Yep.
like the second Enel I played, he went first. He played wholly on turn two and swung with it turn three. I cleared it. I told him after the game it was a mistake because he swung with everything he had. And after he did that, I just controlled the board with everything. I had a full board at all times, and I think that's what wins the mirror is just having a big board and you get good triggers. The first Anel I played in round one, um, he ended up finishing fourth. I think that was one of my harder matches of the day. He played the Big Mom version of Anel,
Yeah.
and it was a close game. He had like three Yamatos on board, a Katakuri.
Sheesh.
That one was rough. And he wasn't swinging with his units, but I wasn't either. And he kept swinging at my life, so I was able to cycle. At one point, I had like 11 cards in hand. And it was like a lot of 2Ks.
Jeez.
So the turn that he opened up his board, he swung like 9, 9, 8 into like my Anel, and I just protected it and I went for game on the crackback.
Well, that's
So
not bad.
I think with the mirror, it's just like obviously having the counter and being able to protect your guys when the game of chicken's over and that person swings at you, you just kill them on the crackback. Third round, I played Sakazuki. That one was pretty straightforward. As the Sakazuki players evolve, I'm looking for more Omen Holy
Yeah.
to stay very aggro, and then my late game Yamato. So I saw two Ohms and one Holy in my starting hand in Yamato, and I kept. I think it was a 2K was my last card. I went Ohm Holy, just super aggro. I didn't have Gadatsu in my starting hand, so I didn't even tried to starve him. I just went for it.
No, that
Um,
makes sense.
that one was easy, and then we had me and you in the finals. So it's
Yeah.
always fun. It's always fun when we play each other. Second week in a row now. It's still close every time, no matter if the matchup's good or bad. I'm still it's still always like the most nerve wracking one, probably just because
Thank you for
we're
making me feel
boys.
better. He killed me.
But it
No,
was still a good game.
it's a great game. It's at this point where we're gonna probably run some more matches, but it just looks like another's the hard out to my deck. I tried this time. I did what we talked about prior was just like load up the board, not swing with the bodies unless they're big bodies because you're not gonna invest so much dawn into them.
Yeah, exactly.
And we did that, and even then, it's just if I don't see consecutive big bodies like you see consecutive big bodies, it doesn't work. And then when I did have almost consecutive big bodies, you got rid of the 7 drop, put it at the bottom of my life, and I didn't see any big body since then. So it's just I gotta see pretty much everything, and you need to see 2 cards.
Yeah, that matchup was rough, but the fact that you got there with Red Purple Luffy is pretty impressive
Yeah,
on its own. So we had 18 players today, which is
that
the
was
most we've
that
had. That was insane. $90 prize pool, and we had.
a
I'll whip
card
it
that
out.
he
Yeah,
won.
I'll whip it out because this is to intrigue you guys into playing next week. Maybe because we like throwing cards in there occasionally.
Yeah,
So first place also got a participant Kobe.
nice. It looks
So I
so
mean,
pretty. It's a
you can't
$60
complain
card.
about it. Yeah, you can't complain about that. So I got the money and this. We did. So it was $90 in the pot. It was 40, 30, 10, 10. So the tournament took like what 2 hours. So it's two
Yeah, it wasn't
hours to
long.
make a little bit of money. It's not bad. It's
Yeah,
not too bad at all. For free,
yeah,
I
you're
say
not
do
doing
it.
nothing in the middle of the night. It's something you could do in your own house. It's cool. I just want to thank all the people that played. I want to thank Ben, him right here, this the winner. He actually set this all up, took his time. He is not a social person, so it was very, very good to see this turnout. And we was talking about it before. This team started off really small. It was me, him, his brother who started playing, then our friend Brandon. Well, his friend first, and then he became my friend Brandon, and that's our third captain. And we took off from there. So to see 18 people show up to a Discord that we built from the ground up practically
Just feels
is
good.
amazing.
It's
It
like,
feels so
dude,
good, man.
it just feels awesome, and all the money goes back into the tournament.
Yes. Yes.
We're just trying to make it like a fun thing to do on the weekend. Make a little bit of money if you top, have some
Yeah, with
cool competitiveness in it.
And not even that, with all our bad experiences at certain locals, it's just good to just have something that's just it's for the people. Like we do the pairings the right way. You win out, you win. You don't win out, your pairings matter. Like who you beat and how they won all matter, and it's that simple. So you don't feel like cheated at the end of the match. And best thing about it is actually good competition. You're not playing against a lot of scrubs. The further you go, like any locals, you get really good matchups. I know it looks like we've been winning a lot, but there are a lot of great players in this in the locals that we play, and we really got to try our best. We always got to bring our A game. But
Yeah, yeah.
besides
Every week,
that,
people are
man,
getting better and better. A lot of these people that are playing, people that we've just met when they first started playing, and they're getting
yep,
into it. But I mean, everybody's getting better. It's just a good way to practice. I really enjoy these locals. It's fun. It's competitive. It's what you want in a local from your
exactly.
house.
And
Nothing to
it's
complain
it's
about.
just it is chill too.
Yeah, yeah, and
Like
they don't take too
you're in your
long.
own comfort zone, and it's just freeing almost. So last but not least, man, as you're playing it now and you see where the meta's going, where do you think it ranks in the top tier decks of this format?
It's kind of hard to say. I really love Enel. It's so fun to play. I really liked Queen last set, so this kind of reminds me of
Yeah,
Queen, like a better Queen. I think as the meta goes on, people will figure out a little bit more how to play against Enel.
yeah,
Um, I hope it stays better than Katakuri because I just enjoy playing Enel so much more.
mm-hmm,
Which I think it's possible. I like the Skypiea version more. Just going Ohm Holy
yeah,
into your top end is so good. But you also can brick, and that's not always going to happen. You can't always do
yeah,
that. So I think as a color, yellow is going to be very high up. And though
yes,
personally, I don't think it's S tier. I think it'd be A tier. It's very
yes,
good. It's yellow. It's got triggers. That's very good.
mm.
You can play curve. I mean, there's been games where I feel like I'm about to lose, and I was like, "Oh, bed's trigger. I'm gonna win now." So
Just
that's what
one
makes yellow
card.
good. That's what makes yellow good. It's like I can play
The
curve.
surprise factor.
Yeah, I can play curve, and if I'm looking bad, if this is the bed, I'll win. So I think yellow's in a good spot. And no, I want to wait to see how the meta evolves to see where it ends up
All right.
going. I hope it ends up high because I like it.
So you did say a key component in that was stay better than Katakuri. We did it. I don't think I played a Katakuri my first round and I won, but what is it like playing against a Katakuri? I know you didn't play one today, but
I
I know
played
you've
one
had them.
at the local we went to earlier today.
Yeah.
Um, it was feeling good. I'm mulliganing for Om Holy, 100%,
Yes.
and my top end. But like, it's just the 10 cost Big Mom is what really hurts the most.
Yeah.
He 10 cost. Yeah, I got him down to zero life very early on, and he went to 10 down turn. He played Big Mom, healed. I swung 10 with my one character on board. He took Brule. I
Yeah.
thunderbolted it. Swung 8. He got out of it. I still had 2 life at this point.
And
And
then
then
he
he
goes
Big
ten.
Bombed me again. Yeah,
Yep.
so Big Mom is very detrimental in the matchup. I haven't tested against Katakuri like enough yet to like feel comfortable. I'm just really scared of the 10 Mom and it coming down and screwing everything up.
Yeah.
That's what it
Uh,
does.
yeah, it's funny. It's just the things. It used to be you scared of Katakuri. Now it's like none of this. But it was glad playing against you today was awesome. Got to do this again. Got to get my get back.
Of course, of course.
But
You'll get it back.
with that being said, guys, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking the videos. We will be posting these shortly. And I hope to see one of you guys in the homies tournament shortly. This is Wakil of the Three Captains. This is Ben of the Three Captains, and we're signing out.